Hello, hello, hello. Hello, my beautiful friends. Welcome. I'm back. Hi, Kenny. Hi, Mona. Hi, Mary. Hi, Ruthie. So nice to see you all again. I had a lovely, lovely little vacation, breakaway, whatever you call it. Did a lot of work in the garden. So, yeah. We had, pretty good weather. So, it was very nice. And I hope you are all okay and safe and healthy and happy as well. Yeah, it was wonderful. We really enjoyed it. So, everything back to normal now. Hi, Lozzie. Hi, Tonya. Hi, Shannon. Yeah, that's okay, Shannon. You don't look. You look the other way. I had several requests about more stuff. We already did the color pencils, and people asked me, can you do your other stuff? And I was thinking how to do that. And I thought I have to break it down. So I thought maybe today we could do watercolors. And I am just a silly old lady that loves everything. So I have a lot of stuff, and I am not even a watercolorist. Not nearly close. So I have to practice. I have about, I think, 4 workshops that I bought that I have to do, and I still didn't find the time to do it. But yeah, I will do it someday. And I don't know if you saw that on my flip through from the cat book from Nelko. Well, you know the new cat book from Japan. The artist commented on my flip through, and that was so nice. I was so proud about that. It was so lovely. So, but by the way, some weeks ago, we were talking about transferring a picture on paper, and I think it was brandy. And we said you have to use charcoal or graphite. And she was talking about pan pastels, and one of my workshops is about that. And the lady that's giving that, and I have to do this beautiful zebra, and she uses pan pastel to transfer. And I want to show you that because this is my natural gray that I put on the back. And oh my gosh, this is another workshop I had to do. I transferred it on my watercolor paper and it worked perfect. Perfect. And she said it's better because it doesn't make a mess when you watercolor on it. So I wanted to show you that technique, that there is a technique to do that. And it was way easier than with graphite and less messy. So yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you. And if I'm missing people coming in, I'm so sorry. I don't think so, but you never know. And this is watercolor paper that is fine grain, cold pressed, and it's a really nice watercolor paper, and it's glued so you don't have to tape it down. I like that. Yeah, it works really well. I have to put my watercolor in it, but I saw the lady doing it and it worked perfect, so I wanted to show you that. Well, let's see. What I want to tell you first, and I do that all the time, is that I'm not an artist. I'm just a silly lady. Hi, Sherry. Welcome. That likes to use watercolor, and I want to show you that you can use watercolors in your coloring books. Let me put this out of the way for a moment. Sorry, it's very busy at my desk. Hi Marilyn, welcome. And in this book you can, this is in the Clara Makova books, and this is the first one. And I have done some watercolors in here. This is all watercolor and it worked really fine. I even used my Paul Rubens for the background. You can see maybe, is it, I don't think it's sharp. Let me see if I think this is, maybe, is this better? I hope so. So this is all watercolor. I started on this one, I have to finish it. This is all with watercolors and some stickles. And I started one on the back. So far it's watercolors and the Colori, shimmer and the Paul Rubens. So yeah, you can watercolor in this. Watercolor work fine in all her books. The paper really can take it, so try and do it, Marilyn. It will be fine. Then I have this book from Janneke Brinkman van Salentijn, and she's a Dutch artist. And I'm afraid to color in this, but this is real watercolor paper, so I have to give it a try someday. And then there is this book. It's called Flowers in Watercolors, and it's by Rachel Peter-Smith. And I know there is a English version as well, and they sold it on Book Depository, I think, and maybe on Amazon. I have the Dutch version, and this has watercolor paper, and it has instructions. So there are flowers in here, and mine is falling apart. The quality is not so good, but that's okay. And so you have instructions to watercolor. Here are some colors, and then you have to do this. And I did the violets, pansies, whatever you want to call them, and I think it worked out pretty well. And I did another one. I have to find it because I don't know, it's falling apart. Oh, I did this one, and there's instructions for this. This is the one that I did, the color lily. And I think I did a wonderful job on that one too. So yeah, I was really proud of myself. So it's a wonderful book. It's so oh, here's the instructions for the color lady. Lily, color lily. In the Clara Makova book, no, I didn't. I just put a watercolor on it, and it works. Don't use too much water, but you don't have to prep your pages. They work fine. So now that's out of the way, and I have to tell you, I've shown this before. Hi Emma, welcome. So nice to see you. I missed you all. When I was a lot younger, I did some watercolor lessons. I think about, it was a small course, I think 4 lessons or something. And this is some things that I did then. It's a little farmhouse, more flowers. And these two had some water damages on them, so this was not there in the beginning, so this happened later. And this is one. So yeah, not really good work, but it was a start. And then there is some things that I did later. And I followed some people on YouTube. Let me take them out, and I don't remember all the names, I think. This is something I did, and I don't remember. I have, oh, the tutorial is from Makochino on YouTube. I love these two. I think they are lovely. I think this is from her too. Not sure. And this one is from the Frugal Grafter. I love this one. And these two are from Kirsty Partridge. Violets again, because I love them so much. And I did this one, and this deer had an accident. It ran into a car. His face is all twisted, but I love my background. The background is okay, but it was okay at first, and then something happened with it. I don't know. So yeah, it ran into a car. The poor thing. Hi, Brandy. And you know that I used to make, maybe I can zoom in a little more. I can bring the camera down a little more. Like so. You know, I like to make my Christmas cards with watercolors. This is another example that is not working. And here I'm trying to do flowers, so yeah. So you can see I'm not an artist. But I love playing. I love playing. So, and this is the latest one I'm working on, still not finished, but I will do it. Hi, Aspie. So, that was it. So, let's talk about paint. And oh my gosh, I have a watercolor paper block here. If you want to see something, just ask me and I will try to do it. I leave it here. I have my blue book with some of my swatches. All the water things are in my blue book and the color things are in my red book. First I want to show you some things that are from my first watercolor course, the ones I show you the pictures. And it's very old and it's a Dutch brand, it's called Talents. And this has this little palette and I had some extra tubes. Yeah, it's just cheap watercolor paint that I bought for the first lessons that I had, and I still have them. So, and this is a travel one. You can see this has a very little brush that you can use on the way. So if you are outside and you want to color, it's not going to happen to me, I think. No. But it's a nice thing. Hallo Minerva, welkom. Well, I followed a workshop, but I can try to do it. I can try. I cannot promise you anything. I cannot promise you anything. So, that are those. And let's start with the little things. You know me and my Derwent boxes. So I have the two sets from the Inktens, and that's not really paint because it's ink, but you use it with water, so I have them with my watercolor things. And now they have one palette with all the colors in it, so you don't have to buy two separate ones. You can buy one and it has all those colors in it, so that's nice. I have the two first ones, and I know number one was a gift. And then I have a gift. This was a gift from a lovely subscriber, and this is the metallic paint. And that's really nice, and I think I have swatches from there for that. Yep, they are here, and this is on black paper, and this is on white paper, and they are really beautiful. Especially, I love this gold green. That's stunning. And you can see the difference on black paper, so yeah. And it's nice because it's not so big. It has a brush in it. Lovely. And then I have the Graphitint. I put them on paper. And the colors different from the pencils, but they are as beautiful with the gray and the muted undertone, and they are wonderful. I have, I think, something in here. In my little book with the Graphitint, yeah. So this is from the pens, and this is from the pencils. And here I showed you the difference if you take it from the pencil, then it is not as gray. So, and here is the difference between the pens and the pencil. So they are not totally the same. This is a pen, and these are the pencils, and this is the same color, but it's very different. These two. This is the autumn brown, and this is the autumn brown in the pen, so they are different. And I think it's more like the chestnut, but just means same with the rosette. It's very different. So if you buy the pen set, you have different colors, so that's nice. You missed my giggles. I missed you all too. Yeah, the blue-green is a very nice blender. You are so right. And I think you missed me telling you that you can use Pan Pastel to transfer your pictures on paper. It worked really nice. Then let's see. Oh my gosh. Everything is falling down. Maybe we should talk about glitter paint, because everybody loves glitter paint. So I have the Rubens set, and I think that's nowadays everybody, a lot of people, not everybody, has these paints, and I think they are amazing. They are really, really good and really wonderful. I like to use them, and I like to store my box because I love it. And you know this, it's the pink box, and I have the 24. I know there is now a 48, but I already have this one, so I don't want to buy a double one. So I stick with my 24 colors. More glittery paints. These are the Fine-tec or the Colori, I think the new name. It was a company and they break in two, and now there are two companies, and one is selling them now like this, and the other one is selling them in the rectangle pens. So, but these are the old ones. I bought not a set. I choose my own colors. So I have different golds, and I have another gold here. So this is the Arabic, the Inca, the Tibet. I think I have swatches. Let me see. Oh my gosh, the swatches are a mess. They are all over the place. I'm so sorry. Maybe I don't have them. Oh, yeah, I think I have. I'm sure I have. Yeah. Here they are. And they are very shiny and bright and beautiful. Look at all that gold. That gold is amazing. It's, I think, the most amazing gold that there is. Really, really beautiful. This is the unicorn, and the mermaid is a difficult color to use because it is a two-color paint, and it is very difficult to get an even layer. Yeah, they are very nice. Yeah, they are very nice. I love them too. So there is room for more colors. So you know me, I love to have room for more. And then, of course, I have the Gansai Tambi starry colors. And they are very nice too. If I can open the box. They come in a carton box. Here are the colors. And they are, if you don't want to buy the Colori, these are very, very bright and nice. And this is like the Arabic gold. So they are wonderful too. Yeah, Kenny, you know me. I like to, I like to have more. So there are those. And then I have the, yeah, they are very lovely. This is the semi-dry glittery watercolor from Semi Art. And they come in a lovely box. And they have their own swatches. Oh, let me remove the plastic because of the glare. Yeah, I have a lot of sparkly. I love sparkly. Can you tell that I love sparkly? Can you tell? So these are very nice too. Oh my gosh, everything is nice. I did this on watercolor. 24 colors. They have big pens. I think they are amazing. And I swatched them on white watercolor paper and on black, so that you can see they are amazing. And they were not expensive when I bought them. And I saw later that they were gone up in price. So I bought them on AliExpress. And I love them. They are really nice. Really nice. So where to put them now? Let's put them on the ground. And these two. Sorry, I have to make room. And then there's more. And also shiny, and I think I have swatches for those too. Somewhere in here. Where are they? Yeah. So this is a cheap shiny watercolor paint. I bought it in a shop that's called The Action, and it is like a dollar store. You're still not watching, no. You are correct not to watch. You cannot watch this whole show, Shannon, so go and do some laundry. I was busy doing the laundry yesterday and this morning, so. They come in the boxes like the Gansai Tambi. And I have 3 sets. I think there are 4, but I only have 3. And I think it is those, but I'm not sure. Maybe this is the wrong set. Well, I don't know. I think this is this one. And that gold is pretty nice. Oh, look, this is the one, the coppery one, and it also has a nice gold one. And what else do we have? This one. Is this? Yeah, it's this one. Was I in the camera? No, I wasn't. So they are nice, and they were really cheap. I think they were about €3 or something. So yeah, that is really cheap. And for such a cheap watercolor paint, they are amazing, really. For that price, wow. And from the same shop, I bought more. And I don't think I swatched those now. They are pretty new. They haven't seen water yet. And I have 3 sets again. And they come with even with a water brush. I have not tried it. And I bought these so I can bring them with me to the caravan and I don't have to bring them home and back again. So nice colors. No swatches yet, but and they were the same price. So big pens, cheap price. Love them. I love this one. For water, they would be amazing. And they are from Deco Time Craft. So maybe you can buy it in UK, I'm not sure. From all my sparkles, I don't know. I love them all. I think I go for the Paul Rubens and the Colori, Fine-tec, what are they called? Yeah, I think those are my favorites. And maybe the Gansai Tambi, they are also very nice. But these are nice too, so yeah, it's difficult. I like them all. Yeah, the pink set, Tonya, that's very nice. So, yeah. They go out of the way. And I think I'm done buying glittery watercolors. I have enough. So, and then I have the Zig Pearlescent watercolor box. They are very tiny. And these are the colors. So this is a nice set if you go out and you want the turquoise of this is really, really beautiful. And you want to take a small box with you. This is perfect. You're not looking. Oh, you're okay. Don't look. Don't look if you don't want to. And then a lovely subscriber sent me this. And this is Komorebi, and they are from the Mozart watercolor paint. And this is a very nice watercolor paint. And again, shiny pictures, shiny watercolors on the bottom, and that gold is also very nice. Smaller pens, but yeah, they are really nice to work with. I love them. They dissolve, is that a word? Nice, and you can pick them up if you wet them again. They are really easy to work with, so yeah, I love them. I have done underpaintings with them and then colored over them, and that yeah, worked really well, but they are very nice. I don't have distress watercolors, so I don't pull them out, so Shannon doesn't have to worry. Because I don't have them, so no panic. You're safe. Yeah, and then I have a very nice little box. And that's my jewel box. And I'm still trying not to buy another one, and that is this from KJ DesignByKaren on Etsy, and this one is the ocean box. The last one was the Mozart watercolors, and these are amazing. I don't think they are doing right on the camera. This is, if you want glitter, this is glitter. And I'm still debating with myself if I want to buy the box that's called Planets, because that's also so beautiful. All her watercolors are amazing. But so this is my little jewel box. I have to tell you, if you go over them, they come off a little. They do. A little of the sparkle comes off, but not much. And oh my gosh, the colors on this, it's amazing. This is hand painted, of handmade watercolor, and yeah, it is superb. And she puts a lot in those pens. They come with overfilled, I would say. So I'm still thinking about other colors. Hi Megan, bonjour. Welcome. Megan Lacroix. Are you from French, Belgium, whatever? Most of the time we talk English, so I hope you can follow it. So that's all my glittery stuff. Nothing more. Glittery stuff done. So then I have this little box from Prima, and I have the complexion one. And I have my color swatches. What I personally think about these watercolors, the colors are nice, and I am not an artist, so it doesn't bother for me. But they are a little bit more grainy. I hope that's the correct word. And I think they are a little bit harder to activate again. So that's just my opinion. Maybe somebody else is having a different one, and that's okay. Yeah, it was painful. So I think they're okay, and I use them, but yeah, if you compare them with a cotman or the white knight or something, they are different, and yeah, they have not the same oh my gosh, eigenschappen, oh my gosh. No, well, let's go. I don't know the name at the moment. Maybe I can translate it. Give me a second or two. It will not come to my mind. Properties. It doesn't have the same properties, I think is the word, I hope. Hi Louise, so nice to see you. But they are nice, and if you are not an artist like me, they are fine. And then here I have, and these are in my book, I know. Yeah, somewhere here. Yeah, these are the neon colors, Lumi accent colors, and they are, I think, made in Japan, and it said Kissho-ni honga. So Japanese watercolors, so like the Gansai Tambi, I think, and they have the same model. I have a little, and these are the colors, and are they bright? I think they are. And they are nice to use with something, so yeah. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff, I know. But you have to remember, this is not to have a show-off show. People ask me, can you show you your other stuff? And I didn't buy this in 1 year. I think it's about 6 years, maybe longer. So, and some of the things I have for a long time, so it's not all bought in the last year or something. And then I have this cute little box. And this is my sweet box. And these are the Holbein skin colors. And this is a set that I bought from a shop that is selling the Holbein watercolors. And she said, I can send you a box with some colors that you can try. So, yeah, that was, I had to pay for it. That's okay. But it was really nice that I could try them, and they are lovely. I love them. With these watercolors. I forgot all about it, and I hope I can find it now. I don't think so. Oh my gosh. I thought I can pick that book out, and now it's not there. How is that possible? Where is it gone? It should be here. And it isn't. Ah, here it is. It was hiding from me. It was hiding from me. And I only have a few books, so it was really strange that it was not there. I use those Holbein watercolors for this face. And I think, yeah, it's lovely. I think it worked really well. And for the rest, the hair and the bird, I think it's a grain. I used my white knights, but the skin I did with this little box. So, yeah. In this book I did more watercolors. I remember now, I wanted to show watercolors and I didn't remember I did this one. And this one is the one I'm so proud of. Oh my gosh. This is watercolors. And I'm so proud of this one. This is the best one I did, I think. And there's even some glittery watercolors on there. And I did another one. And that's not so good as this one, but this one. We did it on stream. I think both of them we did on stream. And yeah, I like the other one better, but it's not too bad, I think. And we started one on a Halloween, and that's not finished yet, but I started this one, watercolors, and the silver moon is stickles, but the rest is watercolors. Yeah, so this paper is really good for watercolor. Oh, sorry. It flew out of my hand. And I have another tiny watercolor box. And this is M. Graham blue colors. I bought it in the same shop. Because those paints are from the US and they are very, very expensive over here. And I think I have swatches somewhere from the blue ones. Yeah, I saw them. Yep. Oh, I thought I did. They must be somewhere. I know they are. Where are they? Nope. Well, I cannot find them. Maybe we have to skip it because it's just a tiny box. It's not that important. Rubens. They must be in here. I know they are. I know they are. But they are gone for now. Oh my goodness. Here they are. These are the blues. And they are beautiful. And they have a really nice watery effect. So really good paints. But very expensive over here. I think they are cheaper for you in the US. So yeah. Tiny boxes. I have one more. And let me see if I can find the colors for that one. Yeah. And these are Japanese watercolors, the dark ones. The company is Boku undo in Japan. Shadow black is the box name. And we have reddish black, yellowish black, greenish black, bluish black, purplish black, and brownish black. And these are the colors, so they are really dark, but beautiful. If you want to do something dark, this is the color you want. And the Japanese watercolors are a little more opaque, I think, than the European watercolors. Hi Della, welcome. So nice to see you. How are you today? Because we were talking, oh my goodness, because we were talking about Japanese watercolors, I want to show you this one. They are difficult to put on together. And these are the Gansai Tambi watercolors. Let me take off the plastic for the glare. And this is the 36 set. And they are in here as well. And they are here. It was lovely, Della. We had a wonderful time. They are here, and I have to tell you, the gold is not as good as the Gansai Tambi starry colors. The starry colors are, if you see them here, this is Gansai Tambi, and then the metallic ones, they are more beautiful than the ones that are in the set. But I have to say the bronze and the white silvery one, that is nice, but the gold is not as nice as the other ones. And from this there are new colors, I think 6 maybe. They have a set with new colors, so the shop I always buy them from didn't have them on stock, but I will buy the new colors because I love the paints. Also a little more opaque, but lovely and easy to work with. And you get big pens for your money. Yeah, I love them too. I love them too. Where's, oh, the cover is under. I thought I lost it. Oh my gosh. So, lovely paints. And I have a little set of the Holbeins. I have 30 colors and small tubes. Let's gouache. White. White. I know I have them somewhere. Gelatos. I will find them. Holbein. These are the colors from the Holbein, and they are also, some of the colors are more opaque and some are not. So there is a difference. If you look at this red, that is more translucent. And this green and this blue, and some are very opaque, and this is a translucent and a brown. So there is a difference in the colors, but they work really, really smooth and beautiful. So yeah, lovely. I bought this set on a in a sale on Amazon. So because I think they are very expensive, but they are really nice. So I'm really happy with this set. What is Sherry doing? What did I miss? Yeah, Jujelli. Find Color by Jujelli was the big book that I showed. You are doing a shark face. Okay. Yeah, that's a really beautiful book, and the paper is really good for watercolor because it's thick and it's a bit rough. And it takes water really well because I used a lot of water on those pages. I did. You know me, I always use a lot of water. I'm a watery girl. And then I have this box that I also bought in the sale. And it's Van Gogh. I think it's Talents Van Gogh, I'm not sure. The only thing I don't like is that this is a plastic palette. And I know there are porcelain ones, so I'm looking for a porcelain one that fits. I found porcelain one, but they were too big, so I'm still looking. Here's my color chart. And these are wonderful paints, I like them. I know there are people who don't, but I like them. And this box came with two beautiful brushes, a red sable, a number 10 and a number 4. And because you know me, I want some extra colors. So these are from the same brand, Van Gogh, and yeah, I bought some extras and I have to swatch them. But it's a nice paint. I have some more pinks and a lilac and some more browns. And yeah, nice. And what I like about these, they have the... let me take one out. They have the number on the side that you can see. If I show you, you can see the number on the side of the pen, and that's what I like. And if you have those pens, I don't know if you know that, if you do them in, they wiggle. So what you have to do is you have to bend this, put your pen under, and then put it in, and then it's not going anywhere. I learned that from someone. I didn't know it, but somebody told me, and it works really well. So this is a wooden box. I love it. You know me, wooden boxes. Oh, is Bailey going home tomorrow? I'm so sorry, Kenny. But you had a wonderful time, I think. It's a Chinese book, not a Japanese one. And you can buy it on Etsy, and there it's not so expensive. Not on Etsy, on AliExpress. It's not so expensive on AliExpress, I think. I bought mine there. And then we come to my my white knights, and I love my white knights. So I have this set, big pens. I think they're called half pens. No, maybe half. No, they are called full pens. These are the swatches. Really nice. And you know me, I don't have enough. I need more. So I have an extra set, and I bought some new colors. So these are new colors from the White Knights. There are more, but I'm happy with those. I needed some more pinks and purples and some more greens, because there was no sap green in there, and sap green is one of my favorite colors. Sap green and hooker's green, that's what I use the most. So I had to buy the sap green, and I also love the May green. So yeah. And you get, they are not expensive. I like the way they go down on the paper. You can wet them again, you can take them up again. For me, they are amazing. They are my favorite paint, I think. I love them. And for that price, you get a lot of paint. It's, yeah. For me, learning watercolor, yeah. this is it. And then I have my Winsor and Newton cotman set, and I have a small set, 24 colors. And I was missing some, so I bought 2 extras. They are on the back, and that's the turquoise and the sepia. And these are the colors that are in there. What I miss in this is the indigo, because I like indigo. That's nice, and I miss a nice paint. And yeah, I ordered some extra colors for this set 2 days ago, so I think maybe they will be here tomorrow. So, and they can go in here. So I think I ordered 5 more colors, and then I'm done. And I like these two; they are very nice. Same as the White Knights, they lay down nice. They layer. You can pick them up again. You can activate them again. Yeah, very nice paints. It's not artist quality, but I'm not an artist, so that's totally fine. Totally fine for me. And then here's my little basket with my extra paints. That is something of everything. Because I bought some colors for a workshop. These are Turner, Indigo and Alizarin Crimson. These are Gold Glass Mission something. My yellow. I have some colors for this. And I bought these because somebody recommended them. I have some swatches here for the colors. I have some of them. This is the shell pink, and the blues are really nice. I forgot the Hooker's green, I think, but they are very nice, and this is an excellent quality. And with this kind of paints, you have to look. They all have a letter on them. So this is series B. You have series C, and you have series E, and that depends on the pigments that in there. They are different prices. So there's, I think, even a D, and they are very expensive. So different prices for different pigments. That's with artist paints. When they use more expensive pigments, you have to pay more. So yeah. Then I have one nice Rembrandt. It's a turquoise blue. I have one extra blue White Knight that I couldn't find in a pen, so I have a tube. Another Rembrandt. It's a special blue, and it's called it's a phthalo blue. I have some Daniel Smith, and they are amazing. I have more coming because for my giraffe and my zebra I need the colors from Daniel Smith. Yeah, you see Daniel Smith, you're right. I brought my camera down, so I have to focus again. No, not yet. I cannot find the right. Yeah, I think this is the best I can do because my light is too bright for the tubes, I think. I'm trying. Well, maybe, no, this is not sure. Maybe this. So I have permanent brown, I have cobalt teal, and that's an amazing color, this. Really, really nice. I have a rose of ultramarine, that is Oh my gosh, this color is so beautiful. And I have a Hooker's green, and I have some browns coming and some blues. So yeah, this is amazing paint. Expensive, but it's amazing. So if you want to see something, tell me. And I have one expensive Sennelier, and it is a bright yellow green, and this is an amazing color. Can you see that color? That is amazing. And you can use this in your other greens, and it's lift up the color. And yeah, also an expensive brand, but hi Laura. Yeah, I love my white knights too, and for the money they are so good. So I bring you up again a little. Did I forget anything? Yeah, I did. I don't know how I'm doing with my time. Oh, I'm okay. I have one set of the Dr. P.H. Martin fine watercolors, and this is the Hydrus. I don't remember which set I have. I think number 3, but I'm not sure. They are somewhere here. I have set number 2, and these are the colors, and this is liquid watercolor. I have to use them someday because the colors are so nice, but this is also an American brand, and it is very, very expensive over here, so yeah, I have to save money to buy some more colors. For now, I'm fine with these. So, hi Carola. Did I say hi to you? I think I missed you. And then I have and this is a hopeless set to take the lid off. This is what we call Ecolina, maybe you call it Icoline, and this is liquid too. Some people say it's liquid watercolor, but I think it's a dye, so it's an ink. And I have this set from 10, and I have some extra colors here. And I also have a white one. Oh, where is it? It must be here somewhere. Oh, it's not. Oh, it's here. I have a white one, and the white one is opaque, and you can use this for your whiskers, or put in white in eyes, or to get rid of your black lines in a coloring page. And the same thing you can do with your bleed proof white from Dr. Martin. There's also a white ink, and that works also beautiful. So that's that. Pink Fresh, I don't know Pink Fresh. Is it nice? Bye, Sherry. And because we still have time, I've shown you all my watercolor paints. I have some gouache, and I think you can say it's a watercolor paint because you mix it with water and then you color with it. So I have this lovely gift from a lovely subscriber. Jaime, I don't know. They are the jelly gouache, I think you call it. And those colors are really nice and bright. Here are my swatches, and I tried the black one to try if you could use your color pencil on top of it. The same that Didi always does on her acrylic paint. And that works. So I tried that, and this was on the back of my box. The color names are in there, very tiny, so I had to use my I don't know the name, magnifying glass. Yeah, they are very big, and I did a picture with that, if I can find it. Must be somewhere. Oh my gosh. Oh, here it is. Normally I can find things easy. I did this page with it, most of it. Some I used the Arteza gouache to start with, but I did this one with the Artezas, but this is done with a Himi, whatever, and that works really well. You can hear it on the page that I used water on it. No, they don't dry. The lid goes on very well, so I think that's why it stays okay. It dries out a little, but not too much. This has to go in there, but if I put this in, I smear all my paint on it, so I don't want to do that. You can put a piece of plastic, I think, on top if you want to. You're coloring that, Lozzie. Nice. Feel better soon, Carola. And the lovely Melody. This is not supposed to be in there. Look at him. Sent me the Arteza 60 color gouache. And this is some extra gouache that I use on whites, Winsor Newton, and some Dutch brand. And these are all the colors, and I have them in my swatch book. Oh, here. They are in here. Holbein. White Nights. Derwent. Gogh. Winsor Newton. Kuretaki. They are gone. Come out, wherever you are. I know I swatched them in here. Holbein Museum Gouache. Here they are. Oh, don't do it. These are the colors for the Arteza gouache, and they are also very nice. There are even some metallics in this set, like a gold and a pearl white rose and a silver, bronze, a metallic green, a metallic pink. That's really nice. Tonya, you would love this metallic pink color. It's really nice. So, and they have nice gray brown tones that you can use when you do birds or animals or something. And you can mix them with the himi, I think, because it's gouache. Why couldn't you? I have to take a sip of water because I'm talking so much. Too much, I think. So, any questions so far? because I want to show you some books that I have. I hope that you like that. I don't know, maybe not. And some paper. And some other things. To be honest, Megan, I don't use the liquid watercolors much, but there is a channel on YouTube that is using the Dr. Martens, and she makes it very easy. Maybe I can look it up for you. And they do a lot of YouTube instructions, and I can find them all the time, and not today, of course. Let's make art. I think it's let's make art. Yeah, let's make art matter. Let's make art matter. And they use a liquid watercolor all the time, and they make it look easy. And because I only have such a few colors, I have not done a real page with them. So look them up, see what they do, and then maybe you can make a decision if you like it. Oh, the big swatch book, Corolla, nice. So I have some things here. I like to type my pages down, and I have different sizes. The small ones you can also use if you want just a tiny stripe in your work. This is a small one, and I like this one. It's a cheap brand, but this is the one that is sensitive, so it doesn't stick to your stuff like the normal ones, because it's not so sticky, so I like that. I have a very small book with watercolor paper so that I can try things on. I like that. I have the watercolor paper that I make my Christmas cards from, because they have a nice side. They have a smooth side and a more rougher side, so you can choose between what you want. They are all at 300 gram. I have watercolor postcards that are round, and they are very nice, and it's nice. You can do a nice picture on here, stick it on a piece of cardstock, and you have a nice card. And I have the same thing, and it's come loose from Paul Rubens. And this has two sides. One is more smooth and one is more rough. And I like that these are glued together. So you watercolor on them. It doesn't bend because it's glued. You wait and then you take them off. So, love them. I have this Paul Rubens watercolor paper. And this is glitter watercolor paper. Yeah, they are very handy to make cards. But to be honest, they are glitter. Can you see the glitter? I don't know. Can you see? I think you can see it. It's there's glitter on this paper. What I like best. It depends on what I'm doing. for me, I like the paper that it's not too rough. But if you do have a nice day and have a nice sleep. SP, thank you for coming. Good night. This is my Paul Rubens watercolor paper. If I do an animal or something, I like the smoother watercolor paper better. If I do a landscape, I like it if it has some more structure, so it's different. And these I just like because they are pink and they have like a leather. It's fake leather, but they feel like leather. I think they are so nice. Just the look of them. It's amazing. And they're black inside with gold. Paul Rubens watercolor paper. And this one is a bit dirty. They are glued. And they come with a nice instrument that you can put between the pages and then you can take them off. And I use this all the time also for my other watercolor blocks because it works perfect. You don't damage your paper. And it worked fine. And this is also 300 gram watercolor paper. They now have different ones. I think they have black ones and blue ones and different like smooth and middle and things like that. This is the big one. So this is almost, no, it's not A4, it's smaller, but yeah, I just love them. They are amazing. So, just cute. Then I have this one that I bought because, is it Christy or Kirsty? Partridge was using that one. This is a watercolor book by Hanemühle. I bought it on Amazon, but this is only 200 grams. I started something in here. So there is a sky and there is a sea. And I have to do the beach and things on it. So, but this buckles, because I use a lot of water, this buckles, yeah, really buckles. So, I don't know. I was not too happy with it. It works really well that you can take the paint off for the clouds and things, but it does buckle. It is thin, so it's not my favorite. And then I have this one. This is a moleskin. And I like this one better. This paper is not too thick, but it doesn't buckle as much. It buckles a little. And this is what I use for my Wonder Forest books. And I try to draw a cupcake, but I'm not that good. So, yeah, and that works really nice. It's not too smooth, not too rough. It buckles a little, but not too much. I like the size of it, so I'm really happy with this one. Hi, Tracy. Yeah, they went really fast. They went really fast. So, and then I have some different paper. This is Daler and Roni. This was a gift. This is a fine grain, 300 grams cold pressed. This is a beautiful paper. I really like it. It's not too rough, but rough enough. Can you say that? Rough enough. I love it. If you start watercoloring, for me, this Canson aquarelle paper, watercolor paper, 300 gram A4, with a ring. I think this is, look at me, trying to draw a cat. This is very nice watercolor paper for the price. If you start watercoloring and you want to try it and you don't want to buy a paper that is really expensive, I would say this is the paper to try. This side is a little rougher and this side is a little smoother. The violets that I showed in the beginning, the purple ones, and the deer, I did on this watercolor paper, and also the one that I had sunset, I did on this, and it worked fine. I taped it down. I like to use my cutting boards, like I showed you in the beginning. You know, the one that you use to cut your paper on. You have different sizes. Yeah, but I don't print on it, Kenny. I draw, well, I try, or I copy my pages on it. I don't print on this paper. Or I just, when you watercolor, especially landscape, you can just do it by hand. You just draw a line for the horizon where you want to see, or anything meeting, and then you draw in your mountains or your trees and just do it. Don't print on it. These things. I have some cheap ones. I have small ones and big ones, and I tape my watercolor paper on here, and that works really fine for me. You can use a wooden board to tape it down, but if you start, this is not too expensive, and for me it worked really, really well. I learned a lot on this paper, and if it doesn't work and it doesn't come out the way you want it, then you start again, and you haven't ruined a watercolor paper what costed you $40 or something. It is not so expensive, so that's what I like about it. And then I have a Winsor Newton. It's also 300 grams. And this is one I like also. And the one I also have the Fabriano. And this is one this is very smooth, and yeah, this is too smooth for me. Too smooth for me. And then I have the one that I showed you in the beginning, where I have the zebra on, and I don't know where that is. I put it away and I don't know where. And that's the one I also like very much. But I don't know where it is. Where's my zebra? Oh, here it is. But I don't know if this is available everywhere, because I think this is something that's sold in my where I buy all my art materials. But yeah, and here's my zebra that I have to do, and I want to do this one. And I also have a workshop, bought a workshop for this one. So yeah, I have to be busy. I need to do something. This one I did with my palm pastels. I used a neutral gray on the back with a sponge, and then go over it with a pencil, and then you have your paper, so you transfer it very easily on your watercolor. So I want to talk to you about books. This is one that's in Dutch, of course. And I love this book because it's about fairies in watercolors. I think it's in another language, but I'm not sure. But it's a very nice instruction book. And you can see here, my old watercolor set is on there. Talks about materials, color theory, about wings. There's I looked at, I think this is one of Linda, yeah, Linda Ravenscroft. I have 2 books about from Linda too. That gives me lots of inspiration. So it's telling you how to paint, and I have to study this more because I think it's lovely to do the underpainting and everything. It's a lovely book. And you know me and fairies. I love fairies. So yeah, a lot of Linda's work in here. Pixies. Look at them. How to make the background. I love it. So very nice book. You have a brother. I have a Epson that takes big paper. Then I have a color mixing recipes for portraits, for oil, acrylic and watercolor. Yeah, it's saying how to mix for hair, dark skins, that you have to put more red or more green or more yellow in, how to color your ears, your noses, shadows. There is something about eyes, I think, in here. Or was it in another book? No, not eye, no eyes. I thought there were eyes. No, only skin and hair. So, lots to learn. I have this beautiful book, and I bought this second-hand. There is a color book from her, Jane Mayday, with grayscale pictures. But this is about watercolors. So she gives you an outline, and then she tells you what to do. So you start with the background, then slowly you paint in the cat. More details. Here, I love this one. And here's the outline, and then you can transfer this with your pen pastel on the aquarelle paper, on the watercolor paper. So you can learn a lot in this book. I think it's very nice. I don't know if you can still buy it. I bought mine second hand, so you can see it's a bit damaged, but I really love this one. If you want to know the number, let me, oh, I cannot reach my mouse. This is the ES. Oh, it will not focus. It's too shiny, I think. Maybe like this. Well, I will try to leave it in the description. Yeah, there is a color book from that. I know. And then I have, I think I have two from Wendy Tate. Is this Wendy Tate? Yeah. Flowers. You know I love my flowers, so this is a little book with some yeah, kind of instructions how to do it. Doesn't have the drawings, you have to do that yourself, but I love it. And this one has all the drawings that you can copy on your paper. And then here, oh, look at this, isn't that amazing? I wish I could do that. I have to try it sometimes. So lovely. This one I bought on Amazon. Poppies. So it's really detailed. Look at those roses. Well, now I see those roses. Have you seen the color book that Karen Valentine has on her YouTube channel? A book about roses. It is gorgeous, and you could. I just before I got on streaming, I went on the website, and you can buy the real book or the PDFs. So I'm thinking about that because it was a wonderful book. Look at her channel. She has a flip through. Amazing. So yeah, this is a really nice book. I love it. I have to study more in my watercolors. I have a book for landscaping, but this is really advanced. So yeah, I bought it on Amazon Germany because it was in a sale, but it's way too difficult for me. I have one about watercolor seascapes. I also bought this one on Amazon, and this I saw on another channel. I think it was May Brooks' channel that I saw it on, and she was painting something from it, and it is very clear in what to do. You don't need so much colors, and it's really nice. So here you can see how to do it. And I thought there were some examples in here that you could trace the boat with. Yeah, here is explaining how to trace your drawings. But I thought there were some outlines in there, but maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe you have to take it from here. So that's my watercolor books. I can show you my Linda books. I think. Yeah, I bought it on Amazon, the color mixing book. It was not expensive, this one. And I think there are more in the series from this. And I know I cannot find it, but I know I have one that does eyes and stuff. But I don't know where it is. No, doesn't matter. So this is a book from Linda, but this is a German one. There is an English one. I know that there is an English one, but the German one was less expensive. And here you have some fairies. If you trace it and you put it on your computer, you can blow them up and you can try and color them. And it is a really nice book telling you how to build up your colors. She does a lot of watercolors, so yeah, really nice. Flowers. I know this one is in English too, so this is a German one. And this one is also in English, and there is one with another cover. It's the same book with another cover. I have a Dutch one. It's also a very lovely book. I don't know. I can get my camera to go really okay and sharp, and I don't know why. Maybe if I put them up a little higher. not work with me. And this is the best I can do, I'm sorry. She's talking about layering, using water, taking color away. So it's all about watercoloring, how to do the, oh, and that's what she is talking about masking fluid. I have this one, the sminky one, masking fluid. And I also have the sminky oxo to put in your water, a little drop in your water for your watercolors. Yeah, that works really well. I use that, just one drop in my water, and that works fantastic. So, yeah. It's also about drawing, but also about watercoloring. So, that's that. And then I have one thing left to talk to you about. And that's something I'm really silly with. And that are these things. That's brushes. Oh my gosh. I have cheap ones. I have 2 pots of this. Cheap watercolor brushes that I use in my coloring books when I don't have to be very careful. They are synthetic and they work well, no problem. And then I have my more better ones, and these are all synthetic but very nice. I have some liners, I have some very fine detail ones. Here also I have some with for fur, like this one. Want to make your paper wet with nice white strokes. Yeah, I have a lot of brushes, I know I'm silly. I cannot help myself, I always want to try them. And then on here, the pinkish ones, that are the ones from, oh my god, I forgot to show her books. Wonder Forest, Dana. Dana Fox. I have the watercolor in the jungle that I have not done anything in, and I have this, and it was a gift from May. And you've seen that I did the bunny, and I had a very fat chipmunk, but I love her books to learn watercolor, I really do. And this set of brushes is from her. I brought it in Canada. They are synthetic, so if you are vegan, you can use them. That's why she is selling them, and they come in a really nice point. And if you follow, oh my gosh, Emma Lefebvre, is that her name? She did a I'm so sorry. She did a review of one of the books and the brushes, so if you want to know more about that, you can look at her channel. This one is a very nice one. This is a Princeton Neptune. I love this brush. Works really nice. I have some, why is it not in there? I have a set of the, and these are these are not the ones. I mixed them up, I think, because they look so similar. Oh, this is a silver black velvet one, and this is a different one. This is a silver one, this is a Danique. Yeah, these are all the black velvet ones. There must be another one that I cannot find now. I have a sword one that's missing. I am missing one. Where is it? No. Oh, here it is. I'm not missing it, it's here. These are the silver black velvet ones. These are my favorite brushes. If I'm trying to do a really good job, I use these ones. The other ones I use when I'm trying to do the animals and stuff. And then I have the Danique. Is it called Danique? Dinao. They are supposed to be squirrel hair, but they don't have a nice point. They are round, but for some things, a round brush is really nice. I bought these on AliExpress and they were really cheap. And if you have not detailed work, like a beach or something, they are soft. They held a lot of water, so then they are really nice. Can you look how similar they are? They look really similar. I have from Jackson some quills. I have different sizes. They hold lots of water, so if you have a big background, they are very nice. And they also have small ones. I have some icon brushes from Jackson. They are also very nice, because sometimes you need a liner or a flat brush, so yeah, happy with those. I have some Rembrandt, and I have some Da Vinci Petit Gris Mix. That's squirrel hair. They were really expensive. I have two detailed ones. They work, yeah, fantastic, but I'm not using them all the time. Yeah, some Rembrandt. They are very nice. They are sable. So, yeah. Yeah, I have different sizes from the quills. So, and the nice stands that my brush is in is that John's work. John made them for me. I don't put them in there when they are wet. I hang them upside down till they dry. And then they go in there so that I don't damage them. And then I have a set of soap to clean my brushes from the Masters. And this is some stuff that I bought because I think Laura mentioned that in one of her streams. If you have brushes that are really dirty, you can use this. So I bought it and I keep them together in a nice bag. I have some of the aquarelle eraser sponges, watercolor eraser sponges. I have not tried it, but I had to have them. You know me. Oh, that's easy, Louise. I have on my cabinet of cupboard, I have a little basket that's hanging under it, and they have a nice thin iron bar. So I clip this on there. Let me show you. I do this on there, and then I clip my brush in, and then, can you see that? Then it can hang to dry like that. Bye, Carola! Very easy. And I wait till they dry. Yeah, you can also lay them flat on some kitchen paper or something. But I like to do this. and that works really nice. And then of course you have to mix your paint somewhere. So I love my porcelain trays, I have two. And I have plastic ones, even a metal one that I don't like. Small ones, big ones. A makeup brush dry rack. Oh, nice. Laundry clips. Yeah, they will work fine, Kenny, I think. I have a case to put them in when I take them with me. I have a palette with a cover, and I think this would be really nice to put your gouache in, because it has a rubber lid and that seals it off really nice, so then there is no air coming in. And I bought this to put my Arteza gouache in. I like them both, ceramic. The little round one, you have less mixing spaces, and in the rectangular one there are some bigger spaces that you can mix in, so that's nice too. And I think I'm almost at the end. Oh my gosh, I have so much stuff. So this is a little thing that I have. It has a Van Gogh Starry Night on it. And you know Van Gogh was a Dutch painter, so. And it has this little things in. And they have a magnet on the back. And it's a metal bottom, so they don't go anywhere. These are the colors from the tube I showed you earlier, from the Graham and the Sennelier and things. I have a swatch card in here. This is that nice Sennelier green that I showed you. Isn't that a gorgeous color? And the turquoise. And this is the rose of ultramarine. Oh, it's so beautiful. And it's falling apart in a more pink and a more blue when you put it down, so it's like a two-component paint. So yeah, I really like that. Yeah, I do that too, Kenny, on potato chips. I do that. And then this is an original Maya Gold palette, and I thought it was pretty expensive. It has a mixing tray that is transparent. These are Holbein colors that I used for something. I think for the girl with the grain that I used it. And I liked it, and I wanted another one because I ordered the not the Sennelier, the other ones. Not a crayon. I can remember it, I can't remember it. I can look it up. Daniel Smith, oh my gosh. And I found a fake one, a fake one that was much cheaper, and I bought this one on Amazon. Well, this is not transparent, but I don't care because it will stain. Plastic will stain. So yeah, and it even has holes that are in an angle. So there's more water here and more paint up there. That's what I like. So this was cheaper, but it is even a better one. And this closes with a rubber strip, so it's very tight. Yeah, you can use a saucer from Cup and Saucer, that will work. And this is just a cheap plastic one. That is nice to use when I'm in the garden or something. Yeah. You cannot have enough of those. And there's one more thing. Sponges. These are real sponges. I have different ones, different sizes. You can use synthetic ones as well. You get different effects. When you use this, has little holes in it. This is a bit more structured. And this is a bigger one, and that's nice to do trees or bushes or even in the sky for clouds. Yeah, sponges work really good. These are my ones that I use for watercolor because I don't use them for acrylic paint or thing because I find them too expensive. For my acrylic paint, I use the synthetics ones. Hi, Michelle. Welcome. Nice to see you. Yeah, that's nice. And you can use your liquid watercolors. Where is it? I still have a little bit of time. So if you're not bored yet, let me think, where is it in? Is it in this one? No, I don't know. This one. I think it's in this one. With my liquid watercolors and a sponge, I did this background. And then I stamped on it, but that worked really nice. And this is also done with liquid watercolors. So, oh no, Della, that's a disaster. So, and here I just made the page red and I dropped it on it so that it just, like here, just bloomed out. I call it bloomed out, I don't know. This is also done with liquid watercolor and a sponge. So you can use it for a lot of things if you want. It's really nice. I lost one blue Lightfast pencil. I don't know where it is. I cannot find it. So the only thing left is that you need water. And I have this one from Faber-Castell that you can fold out. That's nice if you travel. I have loads of these pots that you fill only till the stripe, and then when it falls over, it don't come on your table. There's water in here. Just a few drops, but not the whole thing. But most of the time I just I use glass jars. I like that the best. And then I like the sound with your brush in the glass, so like it tingles. So that's nice. I like the sound of that. And of course then there is water brushes. I like water brushes to use for my Inktens and to do accents with gold or things in my coloring books. But when I try to do a real watercolor, I like to use my normal watercolor brushes. I have the Arteza set. I have some Derwent. Some brushes that I get with something. I have Pentels. This is also Derwent. Faber-Castell. I have Zig brushes. This is an Arteza one, I think. No. I have a Molotov one that is a really, and it, I see that there was butter in it. That's not supposed to be there. This is a very big one. That's nice for the background. I have to empty this one. This is an Arteza, I think. This is a cheap one. And this is Caran d'Ache. There should be another one. There was this, I think there were 3. I missed one. I don't know. Arteza. Should be 3. Well, and one of these has a point like a brush pen, so it's a stiff brush pen. That works really well with the Inktens. So it's different. It's not hairs. This is the brush. And this is, you have to push to catch your water, so you don't, you can push here, but you can also push it on the end, so, yeah. So, that's it. That's all my watercolor stuff. I don't have any more. And I did it all in 2 hours. I'm so proud of me. Maybe I forgot something, but I don't think so. I think I did it all. Yeah, from a Tombow, like a Tombow blender. You're right. I think I have a Tombow blender here. Yeah, it's the same. Bella, you're so right. I couldn't think of the name, but let me see if I can find it again. And then we can, I think it's this one, yeah. That's what I was thinking about. You see, that's the same kind of thing. But I like the water better than I like the Tombow stuff. I was wondering if it would be possible to get this out and put water in. I sometimes dip it in water because I don't like the stuff that's in there, so. I like this. You can see you can push. You loved it, Mary. I'm so happy you loved it. Oh, Tracy, two Pablo missing. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, I have an amazing collection, I know. And I have some colors coming from the Daniel Smith, so that's, and then I can do my zebra. I'm looking forward to do the zebra. Hi, May, thank you. Some of the stuff was coming from your stream, so I saw it over there. Yeah, I don't like the glycerin stuff in there, so I like water. I'm a water girl. You're so welcome, Mona. Thank you. Have you seen any of it, Shannon? Do you have your eyes open now? Yeah, I think you can refill it with water. That would be awesome. I love my stuff too, Louise. I do. I love my stuff. And I was so happy. My my husband had his first shot from the Pfizer vaccine today, so I'm really happy that that he has it, and I have mine on Monday, so that's good. Something happening to in that kind of direction, and maybe we'll be a little more safe, a better feeling. So I will be back on Tuesday and on my normal time, and then we will be coloring again. And then I have to think about my other stuff, how to do that, because it's everywhere in my room. My acrylic paint and my fine liners and my uh, copics and things. So I have to think about how to do that, because I don't know. That will be more difficult. Yeah, Emma, good news. Oh, and you finished your work. Well, real time to relax then. Thank you, Kenny. So I leave you now. I hope you like my stuff and that I did everything you asked for. Hope to see you next week. Thank you for watching. Bye for now. See you later.